What's up?
How's it going, guys?
Welcome back. All right. So today, what we're gonna do is,
Smart switches.
yeah, buddy.
Smart switches are a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little preoccupied. I have a dog sniffing my asshole. That's Fluff. You might see him later. Anyways, we're back at my house. We're gonna do a little bit of work here at my house. I've had a couple smart switches that we've been putting off just because 100 other things
Yep.
do around
Life.
here. Yeah, life.
Yeah.
Life gets in the way. So these things are awesome. You can hook them up to Google. You can hook them up to Amazon. You basically just say what you want them to do, and they do it. For example, Alexa, turn on my kitchen table. It's a beautiful thing.
There you go.
So very simply, we're going to take off these 4 screws using a flathead. Close the drain on the sink so we don't lose any screws down the drain. Otherwise, that's going to be another video we're going to have to show you. And we lost the screw. So now that we have these 4 screws off, now we're going to take our plate out, or switch out. It's like the world's longest screw for that. So now this can come out. The wires that we need to worry about are going to be back here. Let's see. We need to get our commons. I'm going to make this easy so you guys can see. We're going to take out both switches. So back behind all of this nonsense, we have these white wires. These white wires are our commons. We're going to have to get them out. See them back here? All the way back there. Behind a rat's nest worth of shit.
So now, quick question. What exactly are those common wires for?
The common wires are basically just the wires that go to the outlet that aren't interrupted. So the switch acts as an interrupter. So when you hit a switch, it cuts the power between this wire and that wire, which turns the light on and off. Now with these TP-Link switches, we have a common wire. Now the common wire has power going to it and allows constant power to the smart switch. And we're going to need that. So when you say, Amazon turn on the switch, or Google turn on this switch, that switch, whatever, you need to have power going to this box. So very simply, we pulled out our common wires, and we're not using this switch anymore. I'm probably just going to throw it away. So quickest thing to do, get some wire cutters in there, clip them off, and we don't need to worry about that anymore. Okay. So now we're basically ready for install. Install is going to be very simple. We're going to unscrew this common, remove the tape off the back of the switch, which probably could have done beforehand. All right. So, white, going back to white.
Okay. So now when you switch out the other one, You're just going to unscrew that again and plug that right into the white as well, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So now this wire is absolutely done. We can stick this back in. We're not going to use that again. I'm just going to stick that back in there to get a little bit more room. All right. So now the hard part's done. Really. So we're going to take our ground wire. We're going to put it up to the ground. We're going to get a wire nut on that. Nice and tight. Take one of the wires from our TP-Link switch. Put it to one of the wires that we already cut. And we're going to do it for the other one too. The nice thing about the TP-Link switches, they come with the wire nuts. Pretty much everything you need to make this happen. Just have to make sure that you have the right wiring in your walls to allow it. All right. So now we're at the stage where we just kind of shove everything back in there, because that's just kind of how we do it. Ready? All right. So this is what we want. I'm going to kill the lights real quick just so you can kind of see it a little better. See this little halo we have? I don't know if it's going to come through. But we have a little halo. That's going to stay on anytime the light switch is off. It's nice to see it in the dark. I like them a lot. We're going to turn the light back on. See this orange and green blinking light? That's what we want to see. That tells us that everything's connected right. If you turn the switch on now, fan turns on, hit it again, fan turns off. We did a good install. That's nice to see. We're going to come back, we're going to have a beer, and we're going to show you exactly how to program it. All right, guys. So we are back. You're looking at a live view of my phone. You'll see all of the smart shit we have kind of going on in the house at the moment. I want you to pay very close attention to this Kasa app. The Kasa app is what works with TP-Link, and it also works with Amazon and Google and any of those. It's kind of like the go-to app. So we are going to click on Kasa. It's going to come up. You'll see any lights that you may previously have installed, or if you're watching this video, you don't have any installed at the moment. So my background's going to look a little bit different than yours. You will have to go through a setup. Chances are you'll probably have to put in your, a password, an email address, shit like that. In any case, we are going to go to Devices, My Kasa. Then up here, I have to move my bar. We're going to click the plus. We're adding a new device. Add a new device. We put in a smart switch. Click that. We put in a standard smart switch, not a dimmer, not a three-way. So we're going to click this top one up here. Have you already installed your smart switch? If you've been following us, yes, you have. We're going to click yes. Otherwise, click no, and it'll kind of walk you through the simple way of doing it. That orange and green light that we already talked about earlier, yes, that's flashing. Orange and green light, we're going to click that. Now it's just going to say it's going to take a couple minutes to establish a connection. We're going to let it do its thing. These things never come updated. We will have to do an update. I'll show you how to do that. My Wi-Fi is pretty fly for a Wi-Fi, so we're going to click that one. You're going to click your own. Wi-Fi, so we're going to click that one. You're going to click your own. I already have my password saved, but you will put your password in and click join. I'm going to take a couple seconds here to consume my very adult beverage.
And remember, if we can do it drinking, you can do it sober.
Yeah, that's a true story. So your phone's really going to do all the work. It's going to establish the connection. Now we're going to name the device. So we put this in the shitter. I want to label this office fan.
But that is the place where you put in work.
No joke. No joke. So we have office fan. We'll click next. You can pick your background for whatever you're trying to use it on. I guess this one will most accurately depict. I'll go with that one. We'll click save. And sounds good, right? We'll click sounds good. And there's the firmware update I was talking about. We're going to do the firmware update. Click update now. It's going to do everything we need it to do. In my experience, it will take anywhere from as little as 1 minute to 5 minutes. It just kind of depends on your internet connection. Oh, great. So we get this little update complete. Click done and done. Now we can scroll through here. And there we have it. Office fan. If I click it now, the fan's going to turn on, turn off. Alexa, turn on the office fan. You see it comes on. Alexa, turn off the office fan. Alexa, turn off office fan. And it turned off. Just as easy as that. We're going to go back to the camera and we'll show you exactly how well it works.
So, today we've showed you how to put in a TP-Link smart switch.
You can put these in on anything. Any light switch that you already have. We just happened to put it on a shitter switch because that's where I wanted it. I mean,
that's where you handle business.
I always forget to turn the goddamn fan on, and then I got somebody bitching in the background. Oh my god, it smells like shit out here. I'm just like, okay.
So, anyway. What you said is, if you want to keep your lady happy and keep your house smelling fresh, install a TP-Link on your shitter switch.
Or any other switch that you want to control from a smart device. You can do this on your kitchen lights, your table lights, your living room lights, wherever you have a light switch, you can make this work.
Yeah. And so, like, luckily, you know, when we bought these homes, we did buy new construction, so they did come pre-wired for a lot of smart home devices and things of that nature. So that's the great part about buying these homes.
But now, so the only other thing that you would need is an Amazon device, such as a Dot or Show or whatever, or a Google Puck. I don't want to say her name because then she's going to start talking and we don't need that. You would just need one of those and you would follow that applications process to basically set it up further. I wish I could show you more in depth on how to do the Amazon app. I feel like
come in another video.
It might come in another video. We'll start something fresh at another job. But it's very self-explanatory once you get into the Alexa app.
Yeah, we don't want everybody's devices turning on and things like that.
Oh, she's going to start screaming here, there, everywhere. When we start a new job, we'll show you exactly how to set that up. It's very self-explanatory, though. You go in, you just download the TP-Link app in her interface or Google's interface.
And it works very well with both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very well.
With Amazon and with Google.
Yep. Very simple. It'll tell you exactly how to do it. Download the Kasa app within their app. You're going to sign in again. But once you do that, it will automatically find the devices. Just like my phone did, like I showed you my phone did. Just automatically found it. We didn't do any extra steps for Alexa to find it.
All right. So we're going to end the video here and we'll talk to you guys later.